I'm here. If there's one time you can finally call me late, Silas, it's today. Okay? Just saying. You can finally call me late this time. You're more than welcome to. Well, Jess wanted to watch the future game showcase thing with me, and then it went longer than I thought, so I delayed the stream by 30 minutes, and then she went to go take a nap, so I had to help get her to fall asleep, and now I'm here. Yes, I did hit 9K. We're finally there. I'm just now launching Planet Coaster, by the way, so give it a second. So now we are officially only 1,000, actually less than 1,000 technically, less than 1,000 away from 10K. So that's the big one. We're almost to the big one. So that's what I'm excited for. But we'll try and have a fun little stream today. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna get in today. Hopefully we can go fairly long. We'll just wait for this to go. But what's up, Kennywood? How you guys doing? Thanks for being patient with me, guys. It was about 15 or so minutes late. 45 if you count. That I ended up delaying the time to begin with, but it's all good. We're here. We're here. Let's head to Adventure Hills. Red Flanders scavenger hunt with Fluffy for 9K. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. As long as Fluffy wants to do it, so. So obviously Planet Coaster 2 wasn't announced, but that's okay. I think we're more expecting it to be tomorrow. If it does happen. If it does. Not getting people's hopes up. That's the one thing I want to make sure is that we aren't disappointed. I mean, there'll be slight disappointment, but I want to make sure we're not going to disappoint ourselves and hype it up too much, you know? My expectation... I mean, I really don't know. I don't want to say I'm expecting Planet Coaster 2 to be announced. I would absolutely love it to, of course, but I'm expecting it. I'm just expecting it not to happen, so I don't get disappointed. But what's up, Mr. Hess? We did hit 9K. But I gotta go into work at some point, so I'm gonna stream as long as I can. And then I gotta get ready for work, so. Which I will be at work until midnight tonight. Can't wait for that. But at least it's a half day. I don't know how busy it is right now in the park. And I could launch the SDC app and see how busy everyone is. Silver Dollar City. Alright, theme park, open. I'm still not used to since they've changed the app up a little bit. Alright, let's take a look. Brown's Candy Factory, let's go rides. Yeah. 15-minute wait at American Plunge. Electro Spins at 0. Elephant March. Fire in the Hole's only at 20, so that's not too bad. Fire Spotter 25. Fire Wagon 5. Flyers 0. Grand Expo Coaster is at a 15-minute wait, which sometimes it has the longest wait in the park, which makes no sense. Ladybugs is at 0. Lucky's Dizzy Dogs is at 20 minutes right now. Wave Carousel's at 10 minutes. Mighty Galleon's at 0. Mystic River Falls is at a 105-minute wait. Outlaw Run, 20 minutes. Okay, there we go. Not too bad. Powder Keg is delayed temporarily. So I'm guessing it's not going to be as busy as we were thinking because of the weather. So, but Outlaw Run's sitting at a steady 20-minute wait. I do like that because I want to get numbers today. So far, Mystic's the only one that I see that has a ridiculous wait time. Flooded Mines at 10, Giant Barn Swings at 15, Thunderation's at 30, Time Traveler's at 40, which is fairly busy but not too crazy for Mercy Day. Wildfire's at 20, so not too bad. Mystic with the longest wait at 105 minutes. And my ride, we're at 20 minutes right now, so hopefully won't be too bad today. Hopefully it'll be a respectable day, and we'll see how the ERT is tonight, though. Because there's supposed to be 13,000 people from Mercy today. However, not all of them might show up because of the weather, so it's hard to say, though. Hard to say. You never know. You never know. Honestly, Twitter's not gonna, because it's sort of political, but it's funny. Okay. I do love going through the comments sometimes and just reading GP comments about the parks and such. It's really funny. Very, very funny. GP comments are the funniest to read. Yeah, people just don't understand anything. Like, people are like, I think I saw someone on there, like, Powder Keg is always closed. What? Honestly, Powder Keg, I mean, it's not the most reliable ride in the world, but it's really not too bad. You know? I mean, they've had some issues lately, obviously, but last couple of days they've suffered for quite a bit of downtime. But, you know, there's rides that have spans of downtime. You know, it happens. It's not like uncommon for rides to have lots of downtime. You know, I've had times where Outlaw was closed for multiple days. You know? And honestly, Outlaw's probably one of the more reliable rides on park. I mean, we don't go down that often at Outlaw Run anymore. And if sometimes we do, and then sometimes we have some really big major downtimes that really does keep us down for like quite a long time. It happens. And then you have Mystic River Falls that's just it's not reliable at all, so let's just be clear on that one. Didn't Grandma... Yes, there was a person that thought... I've had it happen multiple times where someone thought that Outlaw Run was the steam train. And they didn't realize it until the ride was actually going. I don't know. I don't know how. How even, but, you know. Gosh, that one like rotated all the way over there. Well, we could do something for this lower one. have to make this that potentially to reach the middle part a little bit easier. Trying to make it as symmetrical, fairly symmetrical here. That might be hard. But if Planet Coaster 2 doesn't get announced, I wouldn't completely rule out an announcement this year still. I would still give it with the next month. I'd still give them another month or so before I completely rule this year out. Personally, but... because you never know, they might reveal it on their own without an actual event, you know? Just spontaneously release it out of nowhere. Or reveal it out of nowhere. Could be a thing, you never know. For goodness sake, someone thought Laser Loop killed somebody and that's why it closed. Yeah, see, people always do stuff like that. Or else always say stupid things like that. You hear why this ride's down? Yeah, someone fell out. Like, bro. Don't comment on stuff that you don't know what you're talking about. Of course, people that they're talking to are clueless, so they're gonna be like, oh wow, I can't believe that happened. Or like, wow. Like, they're actually gonna believe them too. And it's just like, bro. Let's not do that, please. Oh, I'm doing great. Yes, I was late, Silas. Big deal. Not everyone needs to be announced that. You don't have to tell everyone like it's... You don't have to do that. It's alright. You can calm down with it. You have a video premiere. I did see that you posted a premiere, yes. I noticed that. These supports are actually turning out pretty good, actually. I can't wait till I get all the support structure done. I need to be paying attention to time, too. Like, I have a limited time, because I probably can't go much later than 3 o'clock. Maybe between 3 and 3:30 is probably how long I have, because I got to give myself enough time to get ready to go to work. You know, I have to get in costume and stuff. That takes a minute to get in that costume. And I get to go to work until midnight. Hooray! At least I have a half day. I can't complain. Like, not everyone gets a half day on Mercy Day like I do. So, very fortunate that I was able to have enough staff to do a split shift today. So, I am not complaining whatsoever. I will gladly go in later in the day. 2:58. Maybe for you, but not for me. It's 1:59 right now for me. 1:59. Remember, I'm in Central. So I still got over an hour to do stuff here. And do stuff we will. Should probably start on another section with these supports too. start on another section that's close enough. Yeah. Alright. Also need to figure out how far we're gonna go with these supports. I'll probably go to about right here or something. And these ones don't really need. I mean, I can put like little mini ones. But that's looking GCI like, right? At least I think it is. It's looking very GCI like. This is the main custom supports I wanted to do was right here. These were the main custom supports. These guys. Alright. These ones kind of suck because I have to adjust them every time. That's alright. Alright, next one we probably only need this. Then we'll have some small connecting pieces. I mean, it looks kind of fine without them, but we're going to put a few on there to put them all together. Bring them all together. But I think these supports are actually turning out quite nice. I should only really need to take one piece because that's all we need. Oh, I went the wrong way. Don't want to go the wrong way. We want to go the right way. Up a little more. I should be looking at that reference I had with Wildcat, because that's the references I was using for that. Joe, yes. What? I need more than Joe. That I don't know what. Just making sure you're not ignoring chat. Why? You know how hard it is to try and keep up with chat, but at the same time, try to be progressive on Planet Coaster. It's challenging. It's a little bit challenging. Not the easiest thing in the world. We need more just chatting streams. That's true. But I have ignored everything you said. I have not. See, there's a difference from ignoring. Ignoring means I see it, but I didn't say anything or acknowledge it. That's ignoring. That's what ignoring means. Intentionally not responding. There's a difference between that and not seeing. Okay? There's a difference. Quite a bit of difference there. I don't know what I did here, but I've severely not within the circle now. So I gotta figure out what the heck's going on with that. There we go, that's better. At least somewhat. Not much different. Yeah, it's pretty different. When you say ignored, you mean I'm intentionally ignoring everything you say. Like I'm intentionally avoiding. That's what ignoring is. Hogsmeade or Star Wars Galaxy's Edge? I've never been to Galaxy's Edge, so I can't really judge that very well. So it's Hogsmeade for me just because I haven't been to Galaxy's Edge. Some people expect to be responded to. If you don't okay. Right. Okay. Galaxy says has to be it better. Why? Why does it have to be better? Star Wars if the sequels didn't exist. Are these rotated? I can't tell. They look off, which is concerning me. But it's based on the sequels. Don't most people hate the sequels? So I just go just for Galaxy's Edge. At Universal, there's at least tons more besides what was in your world. I would take Universal any day over the Disney parks. If I have the choice between where I want to go, it's Universal. Even if the Star Wars prequels and sequels didn't exist. I would take Harry Potter, but the books didn't exist. Star Wars. Harry Potter books versus the OG Star Wars movies. other than Disneyland California is great. Disneyland really is a special park. I've never been to a basic, so I don't know. My visit back in 2016 wasn't the greatest experience when it came to Disney, because it just all the workers looked like they hated their lives. That was one problem. Like, they did not enjoy working there. And some of the safety procedures seemed kind of questionable to me, too. Like, on Space Mountain, they have you check your own restraint. They don't do it themselves. They just say, hey, press up on your restraint. They don't have you even touch it. They don't even touch your restraint. So it's like, interesting. They tell you to do it. Which I wouldn't trust. Trust them. Wouldn't trust just a random guest that doesn't know what they're doing in parks, because, you know, GP. Wouldn't trust that as much. And that's just a few things. Like, I wasn't impressed by the rides as much either. The rides didn't all impress me. Space Mountain was meh, which is, in my opinion, the most overrated coaster in the world. Because, you know, GP, when they think about coasters, it's always Space Mountain. Space Mountain this, Space Mountain that. The GP loves Space Mountain. Best thing in the world. I want my footers. It's footer time. Oh yeah, Rock and Roller Coaster, that's another thing. I didn't know there wasn't going to be any cubbies or anything like that, so I took my stuff with me. I mean, backpacks, souvenir cups, I had everything. And, you know, some rides at Disney, you know, it doesn't really matter, but this is a freaking indoor launch roller coaster that goes upside down and everything like that. Yeah, you shouldn't have loose articles. They literally just told me to hold on to everything, and I absolutely hated it because I couldn't enjoy the ride because I was too busy trying not to lose stuff. So it wasn't as enjoyable. Because I was like, hey, can I do something with my bag? And they were just like, no, just hold on to it onto the floor. I was like, what about this, my souvenir mug? I don't want to hold on to this. And they're like, nah, just hang on to it. You're good. I'm like, what? What is up with that? Like, that's... It's just kind of weird to me. And then you go to Universal, where they literally have metal detectors. So you can't take your phone. And now they've really started to figure out the best way to make that work. You know, like Velocicoaster. Velocicoaster is brilliant. The way they got their loose article stuff going on there. And it really helps keep the line moving too, so. It's perfect. It's a perfect system. And I like seeing that, like, other parks, like, you know, like Hershey with Wildcats Revenge implemented that as well, where you put your stuff in a locker right before you get to the last part of the queue, and then you literally don't have to worry about loose articles, and then you just get it at the exit, and they're free, so, like, boom. Lockers are free as well, so, like, that's... I hope that starts to become the norm with all those. But yeah, I'd love for that to be the norm at parks. for the first one, we're gonna just do these, and then the second one will start to do that. So for our first support structure, which of course I still missed. The support beam's right here. We're just gonna have the one, and then from there on we'll have everything else. So the next section I'm gonna work on, this area definitely needs wide supports, because it's on a nice little swooping turn here. So it makes sense that it would have GCI wide GCI supports here. At least it makes sense to me. Okay. Now we're gonna do the next one with these guys. Make sure they're all selected. Hopefully copying and pasting will be worth it. Now I missed one piece right there, but that's okay. We'll fix it later. Ah, crap, I got one random lingering piece right there too. Dang it. Dag nabbit. Really, I gotta get the first pieces established, and then we can do more copying and pasting. Wonder if I can move all of these out together. Make it easier. We'll see. Once we get this kind of established, we can hopefully do a bit more when it comes to copying and pasting a bit more. That's the hopes. Now I need to establish. I'm just doing a few. Work on the supports. Need to just keep working on some a little bit at a time, so. Because it's gonna take a while. Like this is the main section that we got done. But like swooping turns like this need it. probably a little bit right there. Anywhere like you have like turns like that, it's probably gonna be a good idea to put some in. And this is pretty close to the ground, so those won't be too hard. Those should be fairly easy in theory, but that's in theory, so we'll see how it all plays out. And oh, good grief. That's the thing, like when you copy and paste, sometimes there's just so much adjusting you have to do that it almost makes it almost not worth it to copy and paste. Makes it a little more on the difficult side, but we're going to pursue. We're going to get through it together. Together forever. There we go. Look, we got it started. But hopefully it gets easier as we go along here with each one. But who knows if it will or not. I guess it's probably not, but we are going to get lower and lower each time. So we got to take these, probably rotate them this way a bit. Raise them up. Line them up, raise them up, do everything. Get it as close as we can. Too bad, that's actually pretty good. Raise our footer. It's inconsistent whether it wants to actually be straight. Because the last one was fine, it was straightened out, but this one's not. It don't make no sense. But yeah, we got support structures getting started over there now. Yay. Once we get some over here, that will look actually pretty nice. I think so. Alright. On to the next. Oh, of course, I selected one tiny little bolt. How is that selected? I did not hover over that. Alright, man. Alright, next one is going to go here. We just got to find our rhythm of how we're going to copy and paste stuff. And mainly it's been from there we rotate that over a bit, and we raise it up to the others. May have rotated a little too much there. Maybe, just maybe. This is the hard part. Okay, not too bad there. And just like that, we got another one up. See, we construct coasters on this channel just like they would in real life. Bend by bend. So I should probably be working on sections in the park too, as well as this. But I want to get this custom supporting out of the way fast, so, or as fast as I can, so it's done. And I still don't know why I decided to make the decision of doing custom supports here. It's always a questionable decision made. But it's for the visuals, it's for the realism. For the realism. For the realism. That's probably going to be the last one for that top piece. Getting low enough to where we will not need it anymore. See, this one's straight now. Like, so inconsistent. I wonder if tomorrow's the day. What if tomorrow's the day? We get an announcement. Obviously not today, but what if tomorrow is? Gotta be asking that each and every time. I want it to be true so bad. I've never wanted a game so badly to be announced. All I need is acknowledgement. All I need. And then my life will be complete. I can sleep soundly. That's all I want. Is to be able to sleep soundly. Alright, we got our copy and paste situation figured out here. Like we know what we got to do on each and every vent that we put in. We know what we got to do. Why do you not pay attention to chat as I read that? Because I'm trying to. I'm trying to make progress. I have to stop progress to read chat, and I want to make progress. That's why. The fact that Frontier said something about a game called F1 Manager 2023 mean anything about... I don't know. Doesn't sound like it's gonna be as good. I don't know, man. All I know is there's something coming in November. And I gotta hope that it's the game that we want. If it's not, we'll have to wait one more year. Which would be frustrating, but like I said, I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting as long as it happens. Because they had they released like some sort of thing, like some report or something, and it has a major game of some sorts coming this year. And we don't know what it is yet. I think it was like some financial status or something. I don't exactly know. I don't know how all that works. But there's something coming in from what I know, coming in November, so. The reason why we think it's November is because that's when they release games. That's why we think it's November. Unless they decide to randomly break that pattern, I'm gonna believe it's in November. Planet Zoo 2. I would be so angry. That would be the stupidest thing ever. I'm not saying that game's not gonna happen, but like that would be the stupidest thing ever to release a sequel to Planet Zoo before Planet Coaster. I'd be so angry. That'd be the dumbest thing. You would laugh? I would not laugh at all. I would not be happy. There would be no laughter from me. Just anger. This area is coming along quite nicely, though. Did Planko or Planet Zoo come first? Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster came out in 2016. Planet Zoo was 2019. That's why I would be so mad, because they're still updating Planet Zoo. Like, it's still an active game that they're updating. Planet Coaster hasn't gotten an update since 2019, when Planet Zoo came out. So yeah, it's got to be Planet Coaster 2 first. That's got to come out first before Planet Zoo. Can't leave us theme park people in hanging like this. It's not very nice. That would be very rude of them. RCT World in November. What? Why would you want that? Roller Coaster Tycoon is dead. It's all about Planet Coaster now. Like, they gotta know that Planet Coaster 2 would just be free money for them, basically. They gotta know that. They gotta know it. Every single post, every single thing, all the comment section is literally just Planet Coaster 2. People wanting Planet Coaster 2, so... literally all of their comments. They just released Jurassic World 2, so like, why would they release 3 already? That wouldn't make sense. I know in the leaked roadmap there was something about a Jurassic World survival game. So that's another thing I could potentially see that game being for this year. Potentially, but there's like, they had like a survival one. So that could also be on the table too. Potentially, but we don't know. I just want this to fit in. That's all. I'm gonna adjust this too because it's been way off for a while. Alright, that's good. We're moving quite a can't talk. We're moving right along on this, so like, moving faster than I thought we would. Look at all those. Look at all that custom supporting I've done in this time. Looks like a GCI to me, if you ask me. Jurassic World 2 is actually free on PlayStation. Oh, is it really? Wow. Good, especially from far away. Not too shabby. It's 239 now. I think we've done a good deal of support work. I really need to get a roof on this ice cream parlor. I don't know why I haven't yet. Let's see what options we have here. Need something off-grid. I think we might just go concrete. Might be the easiest solution. And it's easy to blend with ones that aren't the same angle, so. There we go. I'll probably put like a facade second level. A level that isn't really anything. It's just there. Kind of like a light faded pink here. That way this main street's gonna look nice and pretty cool. We'll just throw these up here. Cover up those corners. Be a nice little corner spot here. That will look nice. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Alright, we're gonna have a roof that kind of hangs over like that. Probably do like a spire roof here or something. Probably be the best. It's probably going to be the best way to blend it together. And we can continue to have these here. I don't know why the grid size and height decided to change on its own. Without my permission. Like, come on, bruh. Alright. Let's recolor you. Place down. Alright, and then we're gonna have a flat roof here. So it's like all facade. So the roofing is just kind of, I want to say fake, but like it'll be flat on top up here where you can't see. So like from ground view, it's going to look like a nice large building. Remember how Shrek is under the gift shop? Exactly. I do remember that. I wish I could forget it, though. I wish I could forget about that. Alright, this is starting to look like something. Looking pretty decent, I think. Give a little trim for the roof here. So the edge of the roof kind of looks nice. But now it's just time to basically get in some detail work. For this piece. Basically. I've been meaning to work on this little main street area for a while now. But I haven't. So, but today's the day we're finally branching out into this area. It's time. Hey, what's up, Cookie? How's it going? Hello, hello. Let's see, tomorrow is Sunday. Indeed it is. So those use. Trying to debate. Maybe I should use the same ones or do something different. Jackbox. I don't know if I haven't really committed to doing a specific Jackbox day yet. At least not yet. Maybe I will, but I haven't done it yet. Okay, this corner building's turning out quite nice, actually. I'm pretty happy with it so far. Just needs a little bit of detailing, and we got to get like a name for the corner here, and it's looking like a nice little main street building. This is going to be like a mini Main Street. It's not going to be like as grand or ginormous as some others, but I have not played Theme Park Tycoon. I haven't ever played Roblox before. The Ozark Bobcat. Alright, I think we are going to... Oh gosh, autosave, hello. I think we are going to do some planters over on this side a little bit to kind of hide what is going to be kind of like a backstage area. So of some sort. So I hope today is not too bad when I get to the park. Hope it's an easy day. I'm not too concerned. I think it'll be great. My team had such a good day yesterday. They did so good. We had a really good day yesterday. Hoping we can do that again today as well. Today would be a good day to do that. Especially since we have like a constant wait. A constant line, so. And if it is super busy, I'm proud that my team has been able to keep the wait time down to 20 minutes. Because honestly, with 20 minutes, they're either on the edge or have not even opened the extended queue at this point. You know it's busy when Outlaw has to open in the extended queue. Typically, we don't have to use our extended very often. Once in a while, on when it is very busy, we have to. But a lot of the time we don't. I've had a lot of Saturdays where we don't open it up, so. Which is quite nice. It's down to 0 now? What? Did it start raining? Of course it's down to 0 now. My favorite coaster is Velocicoaster at Islands of Adventure. It is currently my #1. Mystic's still over 100. Well, if Mystic's open, it's definitely not raining, because Mystic can't run in the rain. Imagine that, a water ride that can't run in the rain. That's Mystic River Falls. Powder Keg's open. I know Powder Keg was down at first, so. Okay, we need to create a barrier here because we do have to create a backstage section here. That's what I was trying to do, but I can't get a hold of this. Needs to be wide enough for trucks to be able to go through. And we'll also have a fence against this. That way this can look really nice. Basically the idea is trying to hide this little backstage runway here. We're gonna basically get it hidden. From the rest of the park. I've been to Six Flags Magic Mountain, yes. I've been there twice now. In fact, I just went back in February. Or was it January? I can't remember. Year and a half. You're gonna ride Mystic? Why? See if you still hate it. I don't like hate it. I just think it's a disappointment. This is never open. It's just kind of disappointing. That being said, I still think it's a decent raft ride when open. But that's the key. It's got to be open first. It would be better if, like, I like the rapid section. Like, the actual just main rapid section is really good. But it doesn't have a cave section like its predecessor. The indoor cave section was so cool. It doesn't have that. And to me, that kind of just breaks it for me, because to me, that was the best part of Lost River. And it is themed to Marvel Cave as well. Mystic is themed to Marvel Cave. The Mystic River Passage in Marvel Cave, and nothing in that ride resembles a cave, so besides the slight subtle themes posters and stuff they have in the wall in the queue. That's about all they got going for it for me, so. And then they have crates and barrels, classic SDC theming. Okay, oh gosh, it's like 3 o'clock. Can still go for a little bit longer, but I do have to have a point where I have to get ready, so. But we are gonna probably be wrapping up here soon. That wooden tunnel and cave put in a heartbeat, but it's so small. You need a longer section. Like that's literally just one little turn. Like, that's not enough. You can't even get it dark in there because it's so short. That doesn't even really count, if you ask me. Because it's so small. It's not really indoors. It's just like, yeah. To me, it wouldn't even, work. To me, that what you do, you make it for the final part of the ride. Take out the gimmicky lift. Take out the lift, the vertical lift, the V lift. Take out the vertical lift, and the drop. You don't need the drop. It's all gimmicky. It's not like even the best part of the ride to me. So it's like a big slide. I mean, I guess it's fun. Kind of fun, but like it's nothing like crazy. But take that out and put in the cave, a nice long indoor cave section with the heartbeat. You don't need the we don't need the in my opinion, you don't need the V-lift or the drop. Because, legit, if it wasn't for that, lift, that vertical lift, the ride would run just fine. That's the only reason why it has issues all the time, is because that vertical lift. If they took out that vertical lift, the ride would run wouldn't go down that much, if at all. So to me, I'd rather it be open with an epic indoor cave section than keep the lift, you know. That's how I view it. All right, here's our gate. What is that piece? The hinge piece. Maybe there's not. Okay, never mind. I thought there was a vertical piece, but I was wrong. I thought, but I was wrong. Oh, this is perfect. Actually, perfect. Basically, it makes it look like it's on hinges here of some sorts. That's all I wanted. Okay, we're gonna flip it over here, put it on the other side as well. It's not connected. I was one of the ones that was initially excited for the update with Mystic River Falls, because I knew it was gonna have like a vertical lift with a drop and stuff, but I didn't think it would have the downtime it is. Oh, that doesn't blend in here, does it? Like I was hoping, because those pieces aren't. Darn it. Basically, I'm trying to make an ugly fence look a little bit better. Trying to find like a directional sign. I thought there was something. Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, maybe I can use the ride wait time sign. Yeah, there we go. That actually works. Alright. Not too shabby. Hashtag bring back Celebration City. I agree, I miss it. I miss that ride. Ozark Wildcat. I miss that park. I miss it, I miss it. It's a sickness. I'm seeing every wood coaster you see. I do it with some, but not all. Don't remember the park very much. I remember pretty well. I absolutely loved Wildcat. I think I was pretty sad when I realized that the park's not going to open again. It sucks when like amusement parks close because it's gonna have fans. Even if it wasn't that great of a park, it always is gonna have fans and such of it. Like there's gonna be people that absolutely love the park, even if it was universally not that great. You know, a lot of people didn't care for it like a ton. So very heartbreaking sometimes. Get a couple of different flowers and different stuff here. Mainly just needed to fill in this spot here because need to make the go-karts look good. You went twice. I don't know how many times I went, but I went a decent amount of times. I think I always had the season passes that were good for Celebration City and Silver Dollar City and Whitewater, like the 3-park pass. The three park season pass. I always had that. Look, I made interiors. Trying to do some nice interiors because got that. I got the gift shop in here. It's not looking too bad. Probably needs a little more in here, but still pretty decent. I should probably get off here soon because I gotta get ready for work. I got less than 2 hours before I need to be there. I gotta get ready. Start getting ready. Because I don't know what traffic's gonna be like. Going in the afternoon there's usually a lot of traffic, so you gotta watch out for that. It's looking pretty good though. We're trucking right along. We're making progress on these custom supports for the wood coaster. Slowly but surely. Like, we're getting there. We're really starting to detail what we have so far. You know, started working on that building a little bit. Got it a lot more completed, of course. We enclosed it and all. So, we still got lots to do, of course, but this is a great spot to have like a mini backstage area, I think. Right back here, but behind these two buildings. We'll put like a big fence here that kind of blocks off so you can't see it. That's going to be the plan there. At least I think it will be. Okay, let's go ahead and hit the save button here. I'm going to call this park Adventure Hills, even though there probably will not be any hills in the park at all. I think I kind of want to put like a nighttime celebration stage somewhere in the park, kind of like Celebration City had. They had that laser show, which was really cool, by the way. I loved that laser show. It was always a good time. I should do something like that. There you go. It's busy. I drive past the park, turn around to Dolly Journey. That's exactly what I do, Silas. Like, legit, don't stay in that left turn lane for SDC, because it's going to take you hours sometime. Legit hours to get into the park. All you got to do is head like you're going towards Branson West, turn around, and come from the Branson West side. There's no line to get in the park from that side. Like, legit, there's no line from going into the park from the other direction. Everyone's always coming from the Branson side, so... They get you into Dollywood for half price? I don't know. I know that's the way it is this year, but I have no clue back then. I didn't even know Dollywood existed back then. I know now you can. Like, I know you can get, if you have a season pass to SDC, you get in half price at Dollywood, which is pretty cool, actually. They should have a Herschend pass where you can get into all the Herschend parks. I think that would be kind of nice, kind of cool, so. Alright, here we go. E-stop. I love that I can use my... Alright, reset. Now. I love that it resets it too. Reset button actually unpauses it. Oh no, e-stop. There's an ad running, so I'll wait for a second. Alright, depress our e-stop button. And here we go, resetting. Now. For it. Now. Maybe that ad will run. That countdown, that's probably what it is. All custom supported now. On ride, you don't really notice it that much. It's more of a off ride thing. all those custom wide supports. Still gotta make the transfer track there too. So cool. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this wild mouse yet, though. Like I'm having second thoughts and thinking about doing a different coaster right here. Something similar to like Thunderbolt, which is now Cliffhanger at Glenwood Caverns, because that was what was at Celebration City. I'm thinking about doing something like that and just removing the wild mouse, and maybe just keep the station and the queue the way I have it set up already, but like keep everything but actually just redo the ride itself, the coaster itself. That's what I'm thinking about. We'll see though. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that, but it's just a thought right now. Because I'm trying not to use blueprints all that much, so... I mean, I have, like... I did redo the layout already, so it's smaller. And I got rid of a lot of stuff. But, we'll see. Can you buy the wild mouse? No. Cannot buy it. It's not for sale. This isn't Wendleverse, so... Stupidly good drop halfway through it. I vaguely remember it, that ride too. Like not a whole lot, but it was quite a long time ago, so. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna head out for now. I wish I could do a longer stream, but I do need to start preparing to get ready for work. I might even try and get something to eat before I go, so that way I'm not like super hungry. Hopefully they left some food for me. I know they our supervisor is bringing in like some Olive Garden, like a big portion of Olive Garden. So hopefully that's still there and no one ate all of it. So that's the bad part about coming in late. Hopefully there's still some left. But alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys have a great day and cooler tomorrow. Thank you guys again so much for 9,000 subscribers. I love you guys. I appreciate it. Let's start heading towards 10,000. So I might do something special for this 9,000 milestone, but it will probably be something a little bit smaller, but we'll see. I don't have a whole lot of time off right now. I'm working every day until Friday, and then Friday I'm gonna go be hanging out with Fluffy, and my next day's off. I'm hanging out with him, so we'll see. I'm not sure exactly, but it might be a late special or of some sorts whenever I can find the time to do it. So, but thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are great, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much, and goodbye. Goodbye. Bye.